Today we will listen to the story of Ramayana. There are more than 300 versions of the Ramayana, but I will narrate the version which is the most popular. Long ago, the wise king Dashrath ruled over the kingdom of Ayodhya. Though the king had 3 wives, he did not have any child. The chief priest Vashishta advised Dashrath to conduct a fire sacrifice to obtain a boon from the gods. He did so, and the gods were pleased. One of them appeared out of the flame and handed him a pot full of nectar. The god told Dashrath to share the nectar with his 3 queens, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. In time, the 3 queens gave birth to sons. Kausalya had Ram, Kaikeyi had Bharat, and Sumitra had the twins Lakshman and Shatrughna. The whole kingdom rejoiced. Once they grew up, they were sent to the Gurukul. They stayed at the Gurukul and learnt life skills. They turned into young and strong princes. One day, sage Vishwamitra came to Dashrath and asked him to send Ram to the forest with him to kill a demon who continuously was disrupting the fire sacrifices of the sages. Dashrath sent both Ram and Lakshman with Vishwamitra, and Ram was able to kill the terrible demon Tadaka. Vishwamitra was very pleased, and so were the gods. Vishwamitra then took the young princess to the neighboring kingdom of Mithila, which was ruled by King Janak. In Mithila, Ram succeeded in stringing a great bow given by Lord Shiva, which many before had tried and failed. This won him Janak's daughter Sita in marriage. Ram married Sita and they started living happily. Dashrath decided that it was time for Ram to become king. Everybody was pleased because Ram was very kind. However, Kaikeyi's maid Manthara was not happy. She wanted her queen's son Bharat to become the king. Manthara poisoned Kaikeyi's mind. Kaikeyi decided to ask Dashrath for the 2 boons he had promised her. Kaikeyi asked Dashrath to make Bharat the king and send Ram away to the forest for 14 years. King Dashrath was heartbroken, but he was bound to keep his promise. Ram left for the forest without any hesitation, accompanied by Sita and Lakshman. The whole kingdom was grief-stricken, and Dashrath died soon after. Bharat was horrified by what his mother had done. He went to the forest to persuade Ram to return. When Ram refused, Bharat took Ram's footwear and placed it on the throne. He said he would rule till Ram returned to Ayodhya. One day, a terrible thing happened. A she-demon called Shurpanakha saw Ram and wanted to marry him. When Ram refused, she asked Lakshman to marry her. Angry at his refusal, she attacked Sita. On seeing this, Lakshman rushed to help Sita and cut off Surpanaka's nose. Surpanaka was very annoyed. She went to her brother Ravan, the king of Lanka, and asked him to punish them for insulting her. Ravan sent his uncle Maricha, who took the form of the golden deer, to attract Sita. On seeing the deer, Sita asked Ram to catch it. Ram chased the deer and finally shot it. As Maricha lay dying, he used his magic and called out for Lakshman in Ram's voice. Hearing Ram's voice, Sita was afraid and sent Lakshman to help him. Lakshman drew a magic line to protect Sita and asked her not to cross the line under any circumstance. As soon as Lakshman left, Ravan came in the disguise of the sage. He was offended when Sita told him that she couldn't cross the line to give him food. On seeing him angry, Sita forgot Lakshman's warning and crossed the line. As soon as she crossed the line, Ravan grabbed her and flew away to Lanka. Hearing her cries, Jatayu, the king of eagles, tried to help her, but Ravan wounded him badly. Ram sent Hanuman in search of Sita. Hanuman found Sita in one of the gardens of Ravan's palace. He gave her Ram's ring and told her that Ram would come and rescue her soon. Ravan's soldiers caught Hanuman and took him to Ravan. Hanuman then asked Ravan to set Sita free, but Ravan refused. He caught Hanuman and set his tail on fire. Hanuman flew high over the city and left many parts of it in flames. Ram, Lakshman and Sugriv then rounded up a huge army. A bridge was built to Lanka and the army marched across. A fierce battle began. Thousands of great warriors of both armies were killed. Indrajit, Ravan's son, who was the great warrior and had the power to become invisible, took command. He injured Lakshman with a magic arrow. Lakshman lay unconscious till Hanuman flew to the Himalayas and brought a herb that helped revive him. Later, Lakshman killed Indrajit and finally Ravan and Ram came face to face. It took many days before Ram could finally kill Ravan with a weapon given by the gods. And Ravan was at last killed by Ram. Finally, Ram and Sita were united. The 14 years of exile were over and they returned to Ayodhya. People rejoiced and came out to receive them. The celebrations went on for many days. The gods smiled down on the new king who brought prosperity and happiness.